Hi, I'm Lori Vatican, and we are United Counseling Services. We're so glad that you joined us today, and we wanted to let you know that we are open. Both the Bennington United Counseling Office and also the Manchester United Counseling Office is open for you, and we welcome folks to call in, and we also have case management available to support you, and today we're going to have Jason talk a little bit about emergency services. Jason?
Hi, my name is Jason Fleming. I'm the Assistant Director of Crisis Services at UCS and have grown up in this community. So what I really want to communicate to everybody is that crisis services in terms of Battelle House and our ability to communicate with people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's not going away. Family emergency services and our PUC program, which provides so many crucial resources to youth and families in this community, that's not going away. Now, we are going to make changes, and we've spent a lot of time talking about the best ways that we can deliver the services to this community that you all need. So what we've decided, rather than implement a bunch of different strategies, because we all know that things are changing. So we're going to try to create a level of service that we can maintain for a period of time. So crisis services, family emergency services, and our PUC program, from this point moving forward, until we get notification from the authorities and the CDC and that kind of thing, will all be done on a virtual basis. So that will be telephones. If you have email addresses that we can access, we can send you Zoom meeting invites. So even some people that maybe weren't used to being able to see the person on the other end of the line that they were talking to, that may be able to be something that we can do now.
So that means, Jason, I would have my phone and I would dial the UCS number, 442-5491. I might get front desk. I might get an answering service on Friday night. They would contact you. You would call me back, or you would FaceTime. How would I set up FaceTime?
Yes, absolutely. So there's different applications depending on whether you have an iPhone or whether you have a Samsung or another style of phone, but there are these shared applications that we will have available. So you'll call 442-5491 and we'll be paged or we'll be transferred directly, and we can discuss the different options at that time that we have available. We can obviously talk on the phone, but whatever face-to-face video platforms we have available, we can go over those with you, and we can help talk you through the process of making that connection and getting that done. And all of this is going to take time. It's going to take a little bit of everybody getting used to this new form. The overwhelming message is that if you need to talk to somebody, if you have questions, if you're looking for facts about what actually is going on, we have resources that we can send you to certain websites, and we can put you in touch with certain people that can answer the real questions you have. And you call, and we'll do everything that we can to try to help in this time.
And I'd like to piggyback off, if I may, that as the Director of Outpatient Services and Substance Use Services for United Counseling, know that we also are reached at 442-5491, and you don't have to come in. We can provide an intake or ongoing clinical services via telephone, or as Alia Reeves, our medical director, already pointed out, that we can do Skype sessions or FaceTime sessions, that this is an opportunity for you to know that we can be reached and you can alleviate a lot of the fear and anxiety that COVID-19 has created. And just know that we are here for you. As Jason said, we can do some virtual trainings, whether it's yoga, whether it's meditation, or some deep breathing. Whatever you individually need, or your family needs, or maybe your colleagues or coworkers need, we are here for you.
And my name is Alia Reeve. I'm the medical director at United Counseling Service and have been the lucky person to live in Bennington for the last 5 years. This is an interesting public health challenge for our community, because how we get along with each other is changed by virtue of needing to stay a distance from each other. For the purpose of this announcement, we've brought ourselves closer than the recommended distance. We would normally be the distance that Jason and I are from each other. I deliberately did something just a few minutes ago during this announcement to see if anybody noticed it. I touched my left hand to my face. That's something that I would normally try not to be doing right now. I'd be washing my hands. I would be using hand sanitizer at other times, as I did when I walked into this building, and I would be wiping down surfaces when we're done. We're doing a lot of preventative things that help spread this virus. As just the other day, people from the hospital, Tom D. and Trey Dobson, provided information about. That being said, as both of my colleagues have mentioned, there's a lot of anxiety about how we access our mental health services. How do we access supports when it's not an identified mental health problem, because it's part of our general anxiety about what we do, who we're worried about, how do we protect our children, how do we protect our elderly parents, how do we protect each other. So the reason I started with those basic reminders is, yeah, our physical steps to reduce the spread of the virus is an important thing that we're going to have to keep doing for a long time. But practicing our mental attitudes and habits to not amplify our fears, but to keep them realistically grounded. What do? Do we listen to all the latest news all the time? No, we have to measure. We have to get some information, keep ourselves abreast, and take care of ourselves. Lori talked about yoga. You talked about other things people can do. Reading,
Yeah.
going for walks in nature. These things, somebody else put something out, I think it was maybe on Facebook, but having a good time reading, seeing your family, talking on the phone, smiling,
That's right.
none of those are canceled.
That's right.
And it's an important way to think about, there are a lot of resources that we have available and how we use those. So our message is that our doors are open, prescriptions will be renewed, people's dosages of medications
Yes.
will be reviewed, we will do virtual appointments, we will occasionally see people in person if it's necessary, but mostly we'll be trying to use telehealth, which we already have been providing at UCS, and we'll be doing other ways of reaching out to you. So your question should not go unanswered. Your concerns should not go unanswered, so please come back to us.
And remember, Alia, we do have our SharePoint page, United Counseling SharePoint page, and we do know there's activities that you can do. Maybe you're at a loss of knowing, how is it I can soothe myself? And it's interesting, just having warm tea, coloring, talking to a friend on the phone, stretching, and I think smiling is big. Smiling at one another, smiling at people you love, it's huge. And I think that we will provide updated information on ways that you can soothe your nervous system. And yeah, and that we're in this with you. We want you to know that we have your back. And please access our SharePoint page. Call us again, 442-5491, and we are here for you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
listening.